My name is Ben Lloyd and I own Standish Oyster Farm in Duxbury, Mass. I got interested in oyster growing back in college while I worked for Moonstone Oyster Farm in Rhode Island, and always knew it's something I wanted to do, and then had an opportunity come up in 2010 to buy my own oyster farm. So we market our oysters under the Standish Shore brand. That's a local kind of landmark here named after Miles Standish. And we sell a select grade, which is a larger choice, a petite grade, which is a cocktail oyster, and then a standard oyster, which is the oysters that are misshapen and don't make the grade to be called a Standish. The flavor of Standish Shore oysters is sweet and buttery, and they definitely have a good amount of salt to them as well. Our grow-out method is that we start the oysters in what's called an upweller, and it's a pump system that sits underneath the dock and forces water to be pumped through the oysters. From there we move them into plastic mesh bags, and those bags are constantly tended and flipped to kind of promote a uniform growth. And as the oysters grow, we tumble them. They come out of one size mesh bag, and if they make the grade, they go into a larger size mesh bag. And from there, during the first fall, we actually spread the oysters loose on the bottom. We broadcast them from the boat, and this free-range method allows for natural growth and just a good shape and a good hard shell. I think what's special about our oysters is just the water that it's grown in. Duxbury is a very pristine bay. We have huge tidal turnovers of an average of 12 feet a day, twice a day. So it's just a huge turnover of water, which brings in a lot of food for the oysters and a lot of cool, clean water from Cape Cod Bay, which really makes them high quality and makes for some real nice tasting oysters. What I find most rewarding is working outside and kind of seeing the whole process of what it takes to grow a great oyster. And you know, after all that hard work, looking at the finished product and actually being able to taste it and watch other people eat them and enjoy them as well.